So Solana remains in a bear market as far as the chart and the data shows. Any move to the upside so far has remained below resistance, and there is no real breakout to the upside, and we're still forming lower lows and lower highs. Surely, I mean, the downside momentum appears to be slowing down, but that's not a surprise, given that the price has reached a very important Fibonacci support area. Here it's the 50% retracement at $62.43. So that's strong support. Price already came close to that level in February, bounced, and then bounced again in June when the price hit that level exactly. In addition to that, Solana is one of the charts that's very, very correlated, highly correlated to Bitcoin. And Bitcoin also found support in June at a very important level. We talked about that in the Bitcoin videos. There's also plenty of structural support on the Bitcoin chart from 2024. And therefore, Solana obviously is also following Bitcoin. Now, interestingly, Solana is trying, just like Bitcoin, to push a little bit higher. We see that Solana is in a situation in which this yellow trend line here that we've been tracking, this descending trend line, got broken to the upside in August, and price is trying to retest it, and I can spot a small green candle, which might be an indication that the market wants to push higher towards the 89, potentially even $94 area. However, I have to say, the movements to the upside are not convincing at all. Solana formed only a 3-wave move up from the June low, and also the move up from the August low is a 3-wave move up, which has the potential to form 5 waves. A 5-wave move is needed as a confirmation that the C wave to the upside has started and could really take us towards the 89 to $94 area. So there is, I think quite a lot of work needed here from the side of the bulls. I would not be surprised if the price can't make it back into the resistance area. Solana is struggling so much. I mean, there's really no real evidence here at this stage that an upside impulse or breakout is unfolding. I do keep the door open, though, for higher prices towards the resistance area as a counter trend move, which is not the same as a trending move. It's lower confidence, I keep the door open for a move into that resistance area as long as the price holds above the yellow trend line. And then the next key level to watch to the downside as support is $70.50. And then the last swing lows here in the area around $62. Overall, Solana is in a bear market, and if Solana continues to go lower, maybe even in a more direct fashion, then next support is around $49 and then $43 and potentially even in the $32 area. But let's first see how the market behaves up here in the range. It's very boring at this stage because basically since February we've been in the same range. So I understand why a lot of people out there are very, very frustrated. And I think at least one, maybe two more lows are very likely here on the Solana higher time frame chart. And by the way, before we take a look at the smaller time frame, just a quick reminder, you can also follow us on X. Here you can find a lot of additional updates, charts, videos, news. Even in between the YouTube videos, you find plenty of additional updates, fast updates, rapid news, and so on. It's the More Crypto Online channel. I covered Solana, for example, earlier today here as well. I'll put a link for you guys into the comment section. So, and I think the shorter time frame on the Solana chart is particularly interesting. Yesterday I made a video and I highlighted here the importance of holding the 61.8 retracement at $74.14. And price reacted to that level, but I wouldn't really say that we have a breakout to the upside yet. What I would pay attention to is this upper trend line of the channel, because we can draw a channel, so like that. So as you can see, hold on, let me change the color. There is this channel. It's not super well defined, but we at least have 3 touch points above. So if this breakout attempt to the upside fails, support is lost, and the price will likely break below $74.14. And the let's say the nearest alternative support would then be the lower boundary line of the channel. And it would require a break above this blue trend line for an indication that finally we are starting this fifth wave to the upside, which could then lead to a completed wave one of an even larger 5-wave move, which would then represent our C wave to the upside, which could take us into the resistance area. Probably around $89 to $94, maybe even a little bit higher. But let's first see if the price can form the 5 waves up. The upside reaction is not particularly promising. I mean, it does look like, I'm talking about really internal structure here, right? From the Sunday low, where the price bottomed locally, at least at that $74.14 level, we at least have a small upside reaction that looks potentially like a small 5-wave move, but it's just so small. Yeah, it's not reliable. Look, this move up from the 11th of August low also looks like 5 up, but the price broke down. And so, yeah, these micro movements are not particularly reliable. To me, it matters that the trend line is currently being tested. A break above it should send us higher. Next, then, to a test of the 9th of August high at around $77.70, and then possibly to complete those 5 waves. But honestly, the market is and remains very, very quiet. Much will depend on what Bitcoin does, because Solana is following Bitcoin so closely, we cannot ignore that, right? And at the moment, we're tracking Bitcoin very closely, of course, but also at the moment, Bitcoin is rather quiet. Today, it pushed a little bit higher, but again, only in 3 waves up. So we're waiting for the 5-wave move. When it shows, you'll find out here. Therefore, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and also feel free to check out our membership. There's a link in the comment section, and it takes you to our membership. And yeah, you can check out our live charts. You can get access to the community. You can ask questions. You can get access to our terminal, which I'm not showing that much at the moment. Quite busy with all sorts of other things, but that will, make a comeback. And obviously, you can use it. It's your workspace in the membership. So feel free to check it out. If you're a gold member, you can join that one. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And just a quick reminder for anybody who isn't aware yet, if you're only following More Crypto Online on YouTube, you're missing a lot of our day-to-day content. On X, we publish additional market analysis 7 days a week with primary focus on crypto, while also covering other major asset classes whenever they are relevant. It's also where we share real-time market updates, breaking news, exclusive videos, and insights that we don't always publish on YouTube. We also occasionally run exclusive promotions and special offers for our X community. If you'd like more frequent crypto analysis, faster market updates, exclusive content between YouTube videos, be sure to follow More Crypto Online on X. The link is in the video description.